Excuse me. So nothing on the menu indicated that this meal was going to be spicy, and she doesn't eat spicy things. Is there any way that she could get something different?
No. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, you're not going to eat it. You're picking around it and your mouth's on fire. You don't like spicy things. It's not a big deal. Do you mind?
Absolutely
not. Who's being mean to you?
It's just a friend of mine. It's okay, though.
I don't care if that's your friend. Give me.
It's really not that big of a deal. They were just picking and just making a little fun. It's okay, though.
That's it. Handled. What's wrong? You okay?
Those guys over there won't stop staring at me.
Them?
Yeah, those two.
Hey, you got a problem? Hey, how are you doing?
I'm so sorry I didn't call you back. I was having a bad brain day, and then
Hey. Who made you feel as though you needed to apologize for having a bad brain day?
Well, one of my friends says it's rude if I don't answer.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Do what? Why?
Yeah, that is not okay. You're allowed to have days of bad brain days and not communicate with people if you don't feel like it.
This is Bailey. I told you about her.
You warned her about me? Why?
You come across kind of mean and harsh sometimes.
I'm not mean. I'm just mean in comparison to the sweet angel. Unless I need to be mean, then I will happily be mean. Oh, you're going out looking like that.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Do you not like it?
No, I think you're gorgeous no matter what, baby. It's just you never know who you're going to run into.
I just kind of wanted to give my skin a break.
Well, how about this? I got some lipstick and powder in my bag. Why don't you put some of it on, okay?
Yeah,
I
Mom.
think you're beautiful.
Mother.
What?
Your face.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't really have to. Your face said it.
I can't help it that she wore it out for everybody to see. Oh, baby, you got a boogie.
Mom, stop.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
It's
You're
embarrassing.
tall, and I'm short. I see right up it. We've got the same nose. I have the same issues. I just don't want you looking stupid.
But you don't have to pick it for me.
Okay. I won't tell you ever again.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I will. Because I'm your mother, and I can say these things.
Could you stop?
You could read what I was thinking, couldn't you?
Everyone could read what
you got that telepathy because you know you're my daughter and I made you from scratch. Hey, is Bailey lying about that old salon? Tina, if I tell you the truth, are you even going to listen to me? Well, you're all liars, so... Well, okay, then do what you want because I'm not going to waste my breath. Charles, they are a really well-known salon. I think that y'all just don't want me doing well in this career. It amazes me how lowly you think of us. If you're not going to take my advice, do what you think is best. Fine, I'll go for an interview. Ha! What just happened? I like to call it reverse psychology. So you did that on purpose? Yeah, the owner won't let me fire her, is coming up with excuses left and right, and this is a great way to get her out of here without upsetting her. So, bye-bye. In everyone's defense, Bailey did warn her about how horrible it is. Exactly, and Tina doesn't want to listen because she thinks she knows everything, so go ahead. But no one deserves to be treated like trash like how Bailey has described that salon treated her, so should we say something? What's the point? She's not going to believe anything that comes out of her mouth, even if it's true. I know, but like, I'll feel bad, so there's nothing that we can do? Well, she doesn't hate you, so how about when she gets back from her interview, you sit her down and ask all the questions that need to be asked because of the situations that Bailey was put through, and you make sure that she'll be okay. So now I have to be best friends with Tina? Kirsten, it's your turn to take one for the team. The rest of us have had our turns, now it's your turn. Ugh! Oh, I love working with so many different personalities in such a small building. It's so fun! Good morning. Okay, so what are you wanting to get done today? Go ahead and forewarn you that no one has ever done my hair right. So you're not gonna like what I do either, but out of curiosity, what are you wanting to get done? The last girl I went to, she was the closest to getting me to what I want, so just do what she did, which was a Paul Mitchell 3-in under the dryer for 45 minutes. Ooh, okay, no. So I'm assuming you like your current hair color. Well, if you like to keep that, we don't need to put a 3-in on it because you will be very dark. I did not ask you for your opinion. I told you what to use on me. I expect you to do what I said. Ew, no ma'am. It's time for you to go. Go ahead. Bye-bye. Excuse me? I'm not going to play this game, Karen. If I do what I think is best, you're still probably not going to be happy because no one has ever made you happy. And if I do what you're saying you're wanting me to do, I will ruin your hair and then you really will hate me. And so at the end of the day, it's a lose-lose situation for me. So I would just rather end the service right here and send you on your way. So I hope you have a great day. I am in disbelief right now. I will be writing a Yelp review. Oh no, not a Yelp review telling people I wouldn't ruin your hair. I'm so sad. Oh my God, guess what? You found $1 million on the ground and you're giving it to me. No, better. Tina just texted me, she's quitting. What? Yes! Right? So she said she went for an interview at a different salon than the one she talked to us about. Don't know why that's important, but that she took the position and good riddance to us. So she's gone, but do you want to know what's even better? I don't understand anything that could be better than that news right there. You sure? Because even if she hadn't had quit, I was going to be able to fire her. Did she also steal from me? She still stole from me and she quit? Yeah, that part kind of sucks. But yes, I still could have fired her. I'm excited that she's leaving, and I was here for her stealing if it meant she was getting fired. And at the end of the road, she's still leaving, but did she have to steal from me if she's quitting either way? I think it was like one last slap in the face. Let me see it. I want to see it. I want to see her steal from me this time. You sure? You seem a little heated. She still has to come in to get her stuff, but all right, okay, here you go. Oh my God. Kirsten! Oh, I can't stand you sometimes. Your brother's so annoying. Excuse me? You just said the same thing. I can say something because I'm his sister. You are not allowed to say a word. Let me have some. No, get your own. Stop trying to steal everything of mine. Would you move? You may be bigger than me now, but I can still take you. Bailey. I didn't even... He's bigger than me now. I can't even really do anything. You're older. I love you. Say it back. No. Tell me you love me. That's gross. Fine. Give me a hug then. That's gross. Mom, he won't tell me he loves me or give me a hug. Tell your sister you love her. Oh, I'm sorry. Ow. I'm sorry. Don't tell Mom. Don't tell Mom. No. Just hit me back. No. Bailey hurt me. No. Just hit me back. I'm sorry. Boo! Why? I almost spilled my coffee. You and I would have fought over that. I just like being here now because there's no Tina drama. The fact that I don't hate coming into work because there's no drama has been so nice. Well, like I said, no Tina drama. What do you know that I don't know? Well, I guess technically it is kind of still Tina drama, but without Tina being here. And I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you because I don't know if it's my place, but she created more drama. What do you know that I don't know? So before Tina sent that text the other day, she made Charles start to question you, actually. Me? What did I do? So Tina made him insecure and made him think that you're trying to take his job because you have acted as manager once or twice or have been stepping up around the salon more often, and so now he's insecure and talked to me about it. Now, the only time I have acted as manager and fussed at him in any way, shape, or form was because there's new people that he refused to talk to because he didn't want to, aka you. Yeah, and supposedly the owner the other day told Charles that he wants you to be a part of the interview process and the onboarding process for these new stylists, and that made Charles really weary. Charles is not welcoming. He's very cold until you get to know him. So I could see why the owner would want like a smiley little happy face, you know? Yeah, and now Charles thinks you're trying to take his job. I don't want to run a salon. It doesn't sound like fun. A whole bunch of different personalities, like arguing all the time and having to okay with the owner if I can kick someone out who's being an absolute snob and doesn't deserve to be here. I don't want that. Yeah, well, maybe we need to make sure Charles is aware of that without making him aware of that. Does he know that you talked to me about it? No, because I wasn't supposed to tell you. Hey Charles, I was just randomly thinking about the fact that you may think I'm trying to take your job out of nowhere even though I don't want it, and I figured I'd just come over here and soothe your nerves and make sure you're aware that I'm not trying to take your job from you. How do you think that's gonna go? Ooh, don't do that. That won't go very well. Tina's coming this afternoon to get the rest of her stuff. Did I interrupt something? What are y'all talking about? Oh, before I forget, my husband, he needs a haircut. How much does that cost? What kind of cut is he wanting? A haircut, a men's haircut. How much is that? Well, the reason I ask is because I don't do clipper cuts. So let me get this straight. As a hairstylist, you don't offer men's haircuts? No, I'm just stating that I don't do clipper cuts. I actually really kind of suck at them, and I'm a low maintenance color specialist, so that's kind of where my focus is. And so I refer all my clipper cuts out to a stylist in the area who does an amazing job. With all the extra verbiage, just say I don't do men's haircuts. Because not all men want clipper cuts and not only men get clipper cuts. Okay, how about if he doesn't get a clipper cut, how much does it cost with you just to get a haircut? You know, I charge by the hour, so it just depends on how long it takes to get the desired look. That is how much you charge me, a woman. How much does it cost for a man? I find that to be a very dated thought process because it's hair. We all have it. It doesn't have a gender. Oh my goodness, forget it. I'm done. Just delete my future appointments. I don't want to deal with you anymore. You're ridiculous. Karen, no, don't leave. I'm so sad. Tina texted and said that she's coming later to get the rest of her stuff. Did I interrupt something? What are y'all talking about? Oh, just how I would hate to have your job. Oh, really? Why? You know, everyone comes to you with their drama, and then you have to deal with the owner who doesn't like to listen to you. It seems like a lot, and I don't really ever want to have to do that, so do not ever quit. You know, it really is a lot, and it takes someone who knows what they're doing to really handle as much as what I do here. I completely agree, and I don't think anyone is better suited for it than you. Well, at first I thought you were being genuine. Now you sound like a smartass. Which one is it? Charles, baby, of course I'm gonna be a smartass. Have you met me? But yes, I really don't want your job, so don't even worry about it. Wait, worry about what? Yeah, worry about what? About me saying something to Tina. Because that's why you came back here, right? And so I was telling her, don't worry about me saying anything to her. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. She said that she's coming later to get the rest of her color that she forgot. I got sidetracked with compliments. So what do you think about me going to make sure that now that color she's coming to get is my color? That's not a bad idea. What's she gonna do? Leave? That's all you had to say. Heck. We're all siblings now. Like, you're my brother and you're my sister, right? Don't call you that? Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was weird too. It felt weird. So whose room am I taking? That was a joke. That was a joke. I don't live with my parents anymore. We can just put bunk beds. I should have left it. I'm sorry. My therapists are gonna have a lot to talk about. What about you? You don't go to therapy? So you just like to like raw dog life, or you just don't have trauma? Lucky. Mom, can we leave? All right, I'm here to get the rest of my stuff. Nobody better have touched it. No worries. Nothing of yours was taken. Then what is in that basket? Well, this is my color. That's Kirsten's color. This is Charles's color. There's a whole bunch of other people's color, but none of it's yours. Excuse me? Yeah, I went through your locker, and anything that had my initials on it, I took back, and any other stylist's initials on it, took that back as well, and left anything that was only yours. How much did you steal from me? I only have 2 tubes of color in here. You took the rest? Yeah, either someone forgot to put their name on those tubes of color, or you actually purchased those, so I figured I'd leave them. 2 tubes of color and 1 developer. Bailey, I'm about to start another salon. I have nothing. So the rest of us, once a week, go to the salon store and stock up on anything that we need. You may need to start doing that. You really just... Well, these are mine now. So now you're even gonna take those? You are literally leaving me with nothing. You know what, Tina? I'm actually really sad that you're leaving because you were just such great entertainment while you were here. Screw all of y'all. Y'all are horrible people, and oh, hold on a second. Let me talk to you real quick. What do you want now? So I wanted to take a second and ask, did you pay your booth rent for last week? Because, you know, you've tried to skip out on paying in the past and screw over the owner, but we're not about that anymore. You better be glad that there's no clients here because I would cause such a scene. It would be so unpretty. You are lucky. You are lucky. Goodbye. I'll be so sad without you. She's gone. Is she gone? Did all of that really just happen? All right, Karen, so you're paying cash or card today. Would you like to go ahead and reschedule? I want to get rescheduled, and there you go. Oh, thank you. Oh, I think you're missing a little. No, that's all I'm willing to pay today. Willing to pay? I'm sorry, there was something wrong with your service? No, actually, I love my hair. This is the best it's ever looked. I want to make sure I get on your book from here on out. I don't want to pay any more than $5. So that's not how this works. We talked about pricing prior to you booking your appointment and before I even started it to make sure we were on the same page. And you said that what the price was okay. And $5 is not what I quoted you. Are we gonna have a problem? I'm the customer. The customer's always right. I only want to pay $5. Now take the $5 and rebook me for my next appointment. Okay, yeah, that's completely fine. We'll just pay $5 in cash, and then you want to get rescheduled for that day right there? Yeah, that day actually works great. Let me see your phone real quick. I'm gonna make sure that you're putting it in there correctly. There you go. Hold on, what did you just do? I'm just Venmoed myself the cost of the service minus the $5 that you gave me. I didn't add a tip, so that's to your discretion. But I hope you have a great rest of the day, and no, you will not be getting on my book again. Excuse me? I want to speak to your manager right now. Okay, hold on. Hello, I'm the manager. How can I help you? I work for myself, Karen. What are you gonna do now? You have lost me as a paying customer. I will never be coming back. No! You ready? For what? The interviews that the owner wanted you to be a part of. They're about to start. We gotta go. Come on. I just sat down to eat. I don't care. Bring it with you. Fine. I'm Charles. I'm here to do your interview. That's Bailey. Tell me about yourself. What Charles means is welcome. We are glad to have you today, and I apologize that I am having to eat in front of you. I was not aware that I was a part of the interview process today. Thank you for having me. I'm really glad I get to be here. What? I'm sorry. I don't think either one of us caught that. Can you say that again? I'm sorry. I said I'm really glad to be here. I'm not asking again. So Harper, how long have you been in the industry? 5 years, sir. Did you get that? 5 years. I think that's what she said. Are you still trying to gain clients, or are you fully booked? I'm fully booked. I don't have any room for any new clients. Hey, my name's Abby. I'm here a little bit early. I'm here for the interview. Oh, hi. We're in the middle of an interview right now. If you want to go sit out in the Bailey, I know her mother. Abby, you can come on in. Harper, I've got everything I need to know from you. Charles, we're not done with Harper's interview. Oh, I've heard everything I need to hear. Harper, you're not meeting any of the criteria that I need for my stylists who work here, so you're welcome to leave. Harper, will you please leave me your cell phone number? I promise I'll be back in touch with you. So is it my turn now? I've known your mama since I was a little boy. Now tell me a little bit about yourself and how long you've been in the industry. So I've been licensed for about 3 years now, and this will be like the 12th salon I've worked at because the other ones were awful. 12 different salons that you've worked at? Why have you moved salons so often? Bailey, that is none of your business. I feel like it's a very needed question to understand. Remember your place, Bailey. I'm the manager, not you. Okay. All right, class, we're going to take turns reading today. Ashley, you can go ahead. At the finest restaurant meal I have or will ever experience, I fell asleep. My husband and I were honeymooning in Spain, and we lucked into a lunch reservation. All right, popcorn over to the other side of the room. Jacob, you start us off. Ugh, fine. Thank you, Jacob. All right, now, Bailey, your turn. Oh, that's not the one I practiced. Okay. We ate the most delectable food that lake trip. But on the last morning, we decided on BLTs and fried eggs and some bubbles to drink. Come on, the words are moving. It's hard to read. You know I'm dyslexic. I just felt like Abby was absolutely perfect. What do you think, Bailey? Uff? What does uff mean? I don't really know. I'm not manager, so I'm just gonna stay in my lane. Abby just has like the look, and I know her mom. So let me get this straight. You're about to pass up on Harper, who has worked in the industry for 5 years, fully booked, and obviously extremely kind and sweet. And I've looked at her portfolio. Amazing work. You're going to pass up on her for Abby, who is obviously very similar to Tina, very drama related, has gone to 12 different salons in 3 years because you know her mother. Her mother is the kindest human I've ever met in my entire life. And if her mom's that sweet, she has to be that sweet. So I want her. Do you understand the amount of flawed logic that you just spat out? Like one of my friends, I'll give you an example. Her mother, a saint on this earth, literally precious human being. My best friend, evil. She's evil. And I love it about her, evil. You don't mess with that woman. You do not mess with her mother, saint. Her, evil. Devil, angel. 2 different types of people. This might be that kind of situation. Really, I'm the manager. I know what I'm doing. I've been in the industry longer. When this turns into a shit show, don't you dare come running to me. But I will be calling Harper back, and I will be finishing her interview because you were extremely rude. No, you will not. You are not the manager. I am, and you will not conduct any interviews by yourself. I promise you this. You keep acting like this, I will eventually become manager against your or my will. What does that mean? Why am I here today? Because the owner wanted me here. Why did the owner want me here? I don't know, because I've not done anything that I thought would need me to be here. So what have you done that the owner felt the need that I needed to be here to check on you, to make sure that your interview process was going proper? You passed up on an amazing hairstylist because you know someone's mother. Maybe we need to take a second and figure out why the owner felt the need to ask me to be here, who has no managerial experience, but felt the need I needed to be here. You know what? I'm calling the owner because there was no need for you to be in here, and this is giving you a big head and made you think that you can do my job when you can't. Here we go. I thought I got away from the drama. I got away from the old boss. I got away from Tina, and here we go again. I think I might have messed up. Hey, come here. What? Come here. What's going on? I think I might have messed up. Oh no, what did you do? So Tina came back here and she was wondering why I left my old salon, and I was wanting to make sure she was aware of just like how good she has it here, because you know, it's really nice being here, and the old salon I worked at, it was not a great experience, and so I informed her of all the reasons that I decided to leave. And then, okay, but this might be salvageable. Why was she asking? I'm stress eating now. So it was because they had reached out and wanted to see if she would want to interview to work there. Bailey Lavender, tell me you're lying. I told you, I messed up. I royally messed up. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you say that? Why, Bailey? No, I was just wanting her to know just how great she had it here and wanted to kind of like rub it in her face that she's not going to be here too much longer, and to like not get used to how wonderful things are and to be prepared for how horrible things might be in another salon. And I messed it up. Okay, well, she's a horrible person, but she does really well behind the chair. So maybe other salons will reach out to her still. But like, I made the joke that if she went to the old salon, that I would like to see video footage of her and the old owner kind of like going at it, because they would not mesh very well. Wait, you're serious? No, you did not say that. I did say that. And so then she was like, well, then never mind, I won't go interview. And I was like, well, maybe y'all would work out well together. It was a great learning experience. So you're trying to take your foot out of your own mouth and you failed. Yeah, she caught on really quickly and was like, you're just trying to get me to leave. And I was like, yeah, because I mean, I couldn't really lie in that moment because it was extremely obvious. Okay, well, how did the conversation end? She still may want to go interview. It ended with her stating that she is tired of me making jokes about everything, and I was like, well, I wasn't making a joke, because I was talking about how I wanted to see video footage of her and the owner like fighting it out. I can't even look at you right now. Oh, don't do that! I messed up. Now, don't you come up here trying to start drama. There's no drama here, baby. No, I'm just very surprised that y'all's doors are open. Whose name did he put on the building? What happened to you? You used to be a great manager, like, other than the fact you have a bad attitude here and there, but like, you were great, and then all of a sudden you're just very insecure and absolutely ridiculous to work around. What is wrong? I was the manager, me. I worked hard for that role, and you walk in here and he's like, hey, you want assistant manager, without even talking to me about it. What do you find so funny? Your insecurity is showing, Charles. You're acting like a middle schooler. And this kind of behavior is ridiculous from a grown man. I can't deal with you right now. You've decided to conduct yourself like an immature child instead of having an adult conversation with me and the owner. Instead, you've thrown a hissy fit that I don't want to be a part of. So now you think you're better than everybody? Ew, no sir, you were acting like Tina. Do not dare call me that. Let me guess, he's already made you manager? He's talked about it. I haven't agreed to it because I was hopeful that you were going to come back and be a civilized human being and a respectable adult, but instead you've come back and acted like this. And obviously you can't come back here because you have nothing but drama that follows. When you showed up is when the drama happened. Nothing happened when it was just me and two other girls here. When you showed up, everything went to hell. I don't have time for your immaturity currently. I love you, and I hope that one day you change and that you decide to be a mature human being and that you decide to grow up. I mean, you are a grown human being. Start acting like it. And I hope that the drama no longer follows you after you leave here. I love you, and I hope that one day you can just be better. Goodbye, Charles. I'm a child. Bailey, I've been in this industry for 30 years. 30! You respect me. You're a child. Ugh. Can we meet for coffee? I would like to discuss the payment prior to you putting my name on the building, and plus Charles just randomly showed up and I want to tell you about all that. All right, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and go over pricing with you real quick. This is my price menu. Oh, okay, thank you. And if you're working within a budget, you let me know. We can try to figure something out. I know so many other stylists to do all of these services for a lot cheaper. Oh, okay. This is just ridiculously priced. I can't afford this. Oh, okay. Well, then no big deal. It was wonderful meeting you. What do you mean by that? Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed that you said that I was ridiculously priced that you didn't want to continue on with your service. No, I still want to get my hair done today. I'm just not paying those prices. Well, that's what I charge. So if you do know other stylists that will do it cheaper, then maybe they're a great stylist. You may want to go to them instead. I don't like their work. No. I really don't know how to go forward with this because this is my pricing. Working a little bit with it is one thing, but what is your budget? I'm not paying any more than a quarter of those prices. See, that might not be doable, depending on what you're getting done, unless you're wanting just like a quarter of your head done. Who asked that if I only want a quarter of my hair done? That is disgusting. I work really hard and I deserve to get my hair done, but I'm not paying those prices. You know what? You're not touching my hair. I'm done. Ew, no ma'am. I was willing to work with you. You decided to be rude. Oh, okay. I'm already running late for my flight, so if you could hurry up, that'd be wonderful. And I was supposed to have a direct flight, and now it says I'm supposed to have a layover, and that's not okay with me. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. How are you? Can I have your driver's license so I can pull up your boarding pass? Take your time. I'm trying not to miss another flight. Thank you. And what was the reason that you were late for your first flight? I was at lunch with some very important people. Are you nosy or something? Just making conversation. So the only direct flight we had today is the one that you missed. And so they rebooked you for the one later, which is the only other flight that we have going to your destination, and that one does have a layover. Oh, you people are so incompetent. I paid for a direct flight, sweetie. I don't want a layover. Correct, but you missed that one. Just give me a direct flight. Why is that so difficult? There's one tomorrow. Would you like me to reschedule you for that for tomorrow? Are you stupid? I paid for a flight today. I want my flight today. So the options it looks like we have for you are 1, you stay on the flight that we have you scheduled for today because you missed your first one. That unfortunately does have a layover. 2, you can wait for tomorrow for a direct flight. Or 3, drive there. Which one would you prefer? You have been so unhelpful. I've paid good money for this. I will be talking to someone. Which one did she choose? I need to click a button. Hey, so I got bad news. Charles actually quit, didn't he? I didn't hear that improperly. Yeah, it gets worse. So, you know how his name is on the business license? He remembered that and went and crossed his name out, and so now we can't have our doors open until we get a new name put onto the business license. Please tell me you're kidding. That's not funny. Ha ha ha, I'm kidding. Oh, God, I thought you were being serious. Whew. Yeah, no, I was kidding. No, he actually did quit. Bailey! Yeah, he was like really upset, and then I may or may not have made it worse by saying that he was acting like Tina, and he got his feelings like really hurt about that. Whoa, hold on, pause. You called him Tina? Yeah, because he was acting like a darn child, and I didn't want any part of it, and so I told him he was acting like a child, and he needed to like stop, and he got his feelings really hurt about it. And all of this is over me wanting to hire Harper over Abby because he knows Abby's mom. How did their interview process go? Like, what happened? Can you give me details? So how about this? I'll call you back later and I'll tell you all about it so you're fully aware, but I need you to go and tell the rest of the girls that they can't work the rest of the day until I get the business license changed, and I'm going to go do that now, but you have to tell them that they have to reschedule the rest of their day. Why do I have to do that? I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun. People are going to be mad. Yeah, you have fun with that, you little assistant manager, you. I didn't even want this role. You put me in it without asking me, and now here we are in this situation. Okay, good luck, bye. Bless you. Do you need a Kleenex? I've got one. Ow. You okay? Do you need a Band-Aid? I've got one. Okay. Here, just put this on.
No, it's fine.
No, put some Neosporin first. Here.
Oh, my head hurts.
Really? How much water have you drank today? Do you need some?
No, I'm fine.
You're good? Okay. What's your sleep schedule like? You need to make sure you're drinking plenty of liquids. All right, before we leave, does anyone need to go to the bathroom? So what time is everybody thinking that we're kind of going to wrap all this up? Because like I just got a new book that's really good, and I was hoping to like be in bed by like 8:30. Let's stop and get some food. I have a snack in here, or I can just make you something when we get back home. Ooh, you have something on your face. Here. So great news, everybody. We get to go home early. Yay! Did my client call and cancel? I'm confused. I make my own schedule. So when Charles marked his name off on the business license earlier, that meant that we can't keep the doors open. So we need you to, the owner told me that he needs you to finish up with the clients that you have and reschedule the rest for either the rest of this week or next week. Are you serious? Yeah, Charles kind of screwed everyone over because he threw a hissy fit. It's wonderful, it's great, but I will help anyone reschedule the rest of their clients and try to figure it out the best of my abilities. I'm about to have to call mine as well. Can we finish the clients that we have in our chair at least? Yes, Kirsten, she has color on her head. Don't make her leave with that. Yes, finish with her, and then we have to, like, close the door and not take any more clients. But hold on, can we for sure come back to work tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Why, what's wrong with your face? Why you say it like that? Because I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. I've never run a salon before. I've never been a manager before. This is the second salon I've ever worked at. I'm still new to this industry and I don't know what's going on. I'm just following the rules of what the owner has told me and what the previous manager told me before he up and quit and left us all screwed. Ooh, didn't mean to strike a nerve there. Not your fault. This is not on you. I'm frustrated and ill and I need to go call my clients. Let me know if I need to help you call yours. I'll be back. Oh, baby, you got hair in your eyes here. No, don't you dare put his hair in a ponytail. I just want to get the hair out of his face so he doesn't get pancake syrup in his hair. It's not a big deal. You will not put my son's hair in a ponytail. He is a boy, not a girl. I just gave him a bath this morning. I don't want to have to give him another one because we know you're not going to. I am his father and I'm telling you no. Do not put his hair in a ponytail. He is only 8 months old and I don't want people thinking he is a girl. Okay, looks like you're getting a bath when we get home. Just add more to my plate, why don't we? You really need to learn to obey. I am your husband. You're supposed to listen to me, especially about my son. Over me just not wanting my son's hair to be in his face. Got it. All right, so I got all the girls sent home and they were not happy. So can you now tell me about how the interviews went with the candidates? Oh yeah, forgot that I was supposed to tell you about it. So how it went was, Harper, Abby, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day today so we can get this interview process started. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to see us today. I missed that. Will you say that again? Not to interrupt or anything, but I do believe that I'm the better candidate for this position. Confidence is key, correct? To a degree, yeah. So can y'all tell me about why you're leaving your previous salon and wanting to work here instead? So my salon closed and that's why I'm having to find another one. My old salon, they were so rude. They had unrealistic expectations for me and it's just, I couldn't stay there any longer. Okay, can you elaborate a little bit more on that? So after finishing my client for the day, I would be tired because I'm not trying to overwork myself. And so I would leave like color bowls sitting out and like I wouldn't clean up or something. And they would lose their marbles because it was lunchtime and people have to work the rest of the day. It was just absolutely ridiculous. Like my mental health is important. I'm gonna go ahead and forewarn you that I want my salon to remain clean. So before you leave, I would appreciate you to clean up your station. Are y'all both fully booked? I don't have any more room for any other clients. It's the salon's job to make sure I have clients in my chair. That's not my problem. Not to be like told you so or anything, but told you so. I told you that Harper was the better choice. I'm not denying that at all, but unfortunately now we have an open chair and so I'm gonna offer both of them the job. No, hold on. So hold on. No. Okay, that's drama. We're on the away from drama. We're not ready to deal. Now Charles is gone. So drama is gone. Maybe, how about this? Let's just ask Harper to see if that would have been really smart to do, but unfortunately I have to. Now what are you going to do now? I forgot to tell you, I'm putting your name on the business license. You're doing what? Hi, welcome in. Did you find anything okay today? Alright, I think I have you, I can't get the receipt there. Hold on just one second. I'm so sorry. does it entail if my name is on the license? Am I held responsible if something happens? Like, what does this mean? I mean, technically, yeah, but it's not a big deal. I'll call you back later, okay? What the? I didn't agree to this. Hey, I'm here to get the rest of my stuff. Do you miss me yet?
Hello?
Hey, do you have a second? I wanted to talk to you about the interviews the other day.
Yeah, I'm just folding towels, but I'm gonna put you on speaker because no one else is here.
So I see what you were talking about Harper. She is 5 years in the industry, fully booked clientele, but you weren't lying when you were talking about how soft-spoken that child is.
Right? She's so quiet, but it's kind of nice. Like, we have a lot of loud girls here.
Yeah, and then with Abby, there are a lot of red flags.
Really? Can I ask what?
Well, it was a lot of what you've already told me about how she has job hopped a lot in the past 3 years to 12 different salons, and how a lot of drama has followed her and how it wasn't her fault. And I asked her if she's fully booked, and she says she has like 3 regulars, but she relies a lot on walk-ins.
Ooh, we don't get that many walk-ins here.
Exactly. We're off the beaten path. So then she said, well, I was hoping that someone would help me with social media.
So now she's needing help, on top of the fact that she